If you went ahead and bought everything on this list, I'm pretty sure you could knock out any job. Most of y'all are looking at these BE Whirl Away surface cleaners that are 20-inch. And the minimum gallons per minute to be able to power this specific surface cleaner, 4 gallons a minute. This is the garden hose that you would connect to the house, or your hose reel that would then go into the pressure washer directly. Now I went ahead and selected the 50-foot version of this hose. This is Flexzilla. The material is really good. It doesn't kink easily, and just the longevity of it. I've had mine for 4.5 years and have never had an issue. And then we have a high pressure hose. This is going to be a 100-foot hose. It's kink free and also not marking. So if you want a little extra length when it comes to pressure washing, go ahead and get this 100-foot version. X-Jet is going to be for soft washing. Basically, it would go into the tip of your pressure washing wand, and then you would drop the bottom end of this X-Jet into like a 5-gallon bucket that we have right here. Because it is at the tip of your gun, it's not like downstreaming where you're pulling it through 100 foot of hose. So the solution isn't being diluted. These are boots that I've bought 2 pairs now. I'd highly recommend them. They're very comfortable. The surface is slick and wet, and you want some stickiness or grip with those boots. I would highly recommend these boots. This swivel will allow you to pivot under pressure, so your hose can be where it's at, and you'll be able to just flex with your wrist and control where you're pointing the pressure washing wand. And same with the ball valve, you'll be able to do it with the Mossmatic swivel. So I highly recommend this. Just saves your wrist. You don't have to fight with your hoses as much. They don't get kinked as easy. Like, this is something that I would almost say is a must-have. Next thing is going to be the quick connects and fittings for your pressure washing hose. So this will allow you to be able to connect to the wand, connect to your ball valve, quick connect different lengths of hoses. This will allow you to change between attachments from your surface cleaner to your wand, and also change your tips in your gun. Let's move on to the DN10 ball valve. So this ball valve will be able to allow you to switch between using your surface cleaner on the job right up here, and then switching to your wand right here. So without having to cut off the pressure washer and stop the pressure, you can turn the water off at the ball valve right here. And then you would use your quick connections that you have right here to connect to your surface cleaner when you're ready to clean the driveway or sidewalks, and then to your wand if you're going to wash a house, or rinse. So if you want to do either of those two things, you have to pop back and forth between using those attachments. You need the ball valve so you can skip that step. It just helps with workflow, and it's a must-have. This pump up sprayer is 2 gallons. So that will allow you to cut your mix easily if you're going to be post-treating concrete. And with the 2 gallon, it just allows you to have a decent amount. And 1 gallon just isn't enough if you're trying to do like a driveway or something. So I definitely recommend like a 2 gallon. The pressure washer, like the different tips, the red, green, all those, the fan tips, that is basically what the J-Rod is doing, but as a single attachment. And these tips will allow you to shoot for distance here, different size fan tip. These are both good for rinsing both houses and driveways. These have O-rings in them, and they go bad over time. You'll have to swap them out. It's always good to have this. Otherwise, water will be leaking out. It'll leak down onto you. It'll leak into your boots. So it's always good to have a couple packs of these. I know all of us end up making excuses on why we don't want to wear the respirator, but when it comes to protecting your lungs, especially when spraying any sort of heavy chemical such as SH, degreaser, rust remover, any of those things. If you plan on doing this long term, you'll know what I mean. I always keep one of these on the truck, and it's good to have. I tried to think of everything. There's probably some things I'm missing. If you think of any of those things, drop it in the comments down below.